Hello, and welcome to the second installment of the Monroeville Public Library Summer Container Gardening Program for 2024. My name is Kevin Whitfield. I'm a Master Gardener with the Penn State Extension, and I'll be sharing a series of these discussions about growing vegetables in containers. In most cases, this information will also apply to growing these vegetables in a garden. I'll talk about a different vegetable each week. There's reference information at the beginning of the first recording. Please take a look at that for information on help from Master Gardeners and from the Monroeville Public Library. Today, I'm going to discuss growing tomatoes in a container. It's now approaching the end of May. It's too late to begin your tomatoes from seed, but it's the ideal time to start planting tomatoes. You should resist the urge to plant earlier than this. While the weather may trick you into itching to get your plants in the ground, Mother Nature will sometimes send a frost and cause havoc to those early plantings. You should plant no sooner than 2 weeks after our last freeze date, which is around April 30th. So mid to late May is the time to plant your tomatoes. Since it's too late to start your tomatoes from seed for this year, it's not too late to purchase plants that are ready to go. If you plan to save seeds from your tomatoes to plant again next year, remember to choose an heirloom variety of the plant. Hybrids are great for growing, but seeds saved from a hybrid will most likely not produce the same quality of fruit as the parent you originally grew. So it's a hybrid that you're looking for. Most tomato plants are too large to be grown in containers, but there are some varieties that will do well. These include Bush Early Girl, Patio Princess, and dwarf varieties. Look for compact or container variety listed on the plant. Don't let the dwarf designation for a tomato plant concern you. These plants generally produce full-size fruits just on a more compact plant. You want a fairly large container, at least 14 inches. The larger the container, the better for the plant. You'll only plant one plant per container. Prepare your container with a soilless potting mix. Look for a mix that is labeled for larger pots. Do not use dirt or topsoil. They do not perform well in a container garden. For any gardening product, be sure to always follow the directions that are listed on the packaging. Once you've put the seedling into the container, consider adding a support trellis. Even these shorter varieties oftentimes end up needing support as they grow. A short 2-ring trellis should be sufficient. For ongoing care, remember to keep an eye on the moisture in your container, as containers tend to dry out more quickly than a traditional garden. When the dirt feels dry, you should apply water. At the same time, do not overwater. Finally, the reward. Harvest your tomatoes as they ripen completely. While you're enjoying your freshly picked tomato, your plant is happily moving its resources to other tomatoes that are still ripening. You can continue harvesting tomatoes until an autumn frost damages the plant. You may be able to extend the growing season by protecting the plant when there is a forecast for frost. Just throw a sheet over the plant. Do not use plastic since that does not protect it from the frost. I hope you've enjoyed this segment of container gardening and are ready to grow.